flying south. Chapter 24. The wolf attacks. The sky was cloudy and dark. Meanwhile, Nick, Diego, Rose were walking across the bridge. Rose was carrying Nick in her feathers. "Thanks for carrying me," Nick muttered happily. "Don't mention it," Rose said happily. "Oh, how I wish you could carry me," Diego moaned, annoyed. "Your legs are still working. Don't be a baby," Rose moaned sarcastically. Moments later, they made it halfway across the bridge. Then suddenly, they heard the wolf howl from the distance. Nick, Diego, Rose's eyes widened in fear. "Did I just hear what I think I just heard?" Diego asked worriedly. "Yes, I think so," Rose muttered worriedly. "It's the wolf," Nick yelled panically. "Run," Rose yelled panically. Nick, Diego, Rose started running across the bridge. Minutes later, they were 3/4 the way there. Then suddenly, they heard loud growling coming behind them. They turned around, and to their horror, they saw the wolf standing at the end of the bridge. The wolf howled loudly. They all screamed. Then, the wolf started running across the bridge, heading towards them. "We're dead, so very dead," Diego yelled panically. "Quick, start chewing the ropes," Rose explained panically. "What?" Diego asked panically. "Just do it," Rose yelled panically. Rose and Diego started chewing the rope on both sides of the bridge. "Come on, chew chew chew," Rose yelled panically while chewing on the rope. "I'm trying," Diego yelled panically while chewing on the rope. Nick then noticed the wolf was approaching them. "Hurry, the wolf is getting closer," Nick yelled panically. Eventually, they chewed through the rope, causing the bridge to collapse. Causing Nick, Diego, Rose, and the wolf to fall into the chasm. "Diego, catch us," Rose yelled panically. Diego flew down and catch Rose with his left leg. "Wait. What about Nick?" Rose yelled panically. "I can't carry two of you at once," Diego yelled panically. Rose looked down and saw Nick falling. "Help me," Nick yelled panically. "Nick," Rose yelled panically. Nick was screaming as he was falling. Then suddenly, Nick was caught by someone. Nick opened his eyes. It was Andy. "Andy," Nick gasped excitedly. Andy smiled at Nick with tears in his eyes. Moments later, they landed on the edge of the chasm. "Andy, how in the world did you do that?" Rose asked, confused. "I thought your wings were damaged," Diego asked, confused. Andy spread his wings wide. His wings were covered in red flowers. Nick, Diego, Rose's eyes widened in shock. "When I was in the pit, I saw a bed of red flowers, so I used them to patch up my wings," Andy explained happily. "That's amazing. You look incredible," Rose said happily. "Thanks, Andy said while chuckling. Andy and Nick looked at each other smiling. They then hugged each other lovingly.